Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a blessed day. This is a video I've been looking forward to since I started this channel, to be honest with you. This is my favorite, absolute favorite. Let me see if I can get a little bit angry. I'm not really. Hope it might be a little bit better. This is my favorite gun. Okay, I know I said my other gun was my favorite. It was a play on words. My favorite pistol, right? That's an AR pistol. This is my favorite handgun. This is my favorite weapon, period. Okay, I love this thing. To start this video, I put a clip of what this gun is supposed to look like. It's a Glock 17, and that photo, a little clip before, is how Glock vision the gun should look like. Okay, this is how RaiderKev's vision this gun should look like. It's a little different. It's a little different. It's a little different. Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I love this, man. I love this. This is fantastic for me. One thing I want to mention, I've mentioned it before, and I cannot stress it enough. It's cool to customize a gun, okay? To have it look in the vision that you want it to look, that's cool. That's absolutely cool. But it must remain functional. It must remain reliable. As much as I have going on here, this gun is still reliable. I haven't changed the functionality to this gun. I've made it better, in my opinion. I made it more of a, I think, competition. I made it more durable with some of the different aspects of it. But I had not changed the reliability of this weapon. Okay? And I think that's an extremely good point and thing you should think about before you modify any weapon. Because let's think about it, guys. Ultimately, this is something you have fun with at the range. You use it for competition, but ultimately, right, you may have to call on this to protect your life, and you want it to be reliable. Okay? When that time occurs, the last thing you want to do is grab something and wonder whether it's going to function. You want to know that it's going to function. And as much as I got going on, it's extremely reliable. Okay, so let's start from the obvious. RaiderKev. I don't have Raiders on this gun anywhere, but it's obvious. This is my Raider gun. Okay, this is the theme for this gun, right? And I love it. I love so many aspects of this gun. I could talk about this for days, but I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as I can. So let's just start at the top and work our way down, okay? So on top sits Holosun. That's the optic that I chose. Holosun are great. They have a great line of optics. They are budget friendly compared to some of the others, but they are very durable, okay? There are many YouTube videos, many comparisons to some of the military proven optics. I'm not going to go over all that, but they have been tested against these, and this Holosun has been tested, and the whole Holosun line, it's not just this one, but the whole Holosun line has been tested against some of the military proven optics, and they have held up. They have held up. They have held up. So these are very, very durable, extremely durable. The glass is one of the biggest things that you look for in an optic. This has extremely clear glass, extremely, very, very, very beautiful glass. The sight picture, the optic, it's always on target. It keeps it zero. It's very, very reliable. Everything about this is pretty perfect, except this one has the battery. It runs on a battery. It's on the bottom, so you have to take the optic off in order to replace the battery. There's another option that came out right after I purchased this that has the tray on the side. It would be on this other side here, right? And you just slide the tray off without having to remove the optic. That's a great optic. I mean, a great choice. And I wish, in fact, I probably will get another one. It probably won't be the replacement of this one. There's another one that I'll go over later on that is even better than this one by Holosun. And I think I'm going to go with that one. But a couple of features, not only the glass. I can't stress enough how clear the glass is, okay? And you might say, well, RaiderKev, what's the difference? Glass is glass, right? No, optics, the quality optics have a very clear glass. It gives you a better sight picture, okay? Some of the cheaper ones are fuzzy. They have a blue tint to them. They are, some of them are grayer, and they're not durable. So this is a great combination of durability, reliability, quality at a budget-friendly price. I think it's the best option. One of the things also it has, and this was one of the first optic companies to come out with this, solar panels, okay? So what that does is, this works off a battery. I mentioned that earlier. The solar, whenever it can pull light from the sun, it will operate off of that solar. Whenever there is no light, it uses the battery. So it extends the life of that battery tremendously, okay? So changing the batteries, I haven't changed it yet, and I've had this for quite a while. So it's a very, very good feature on this. So all around, when you add all those things together, this is my go-to. This is my go-to. So along with that, the optic, I went with suppressor height sights, okay? That's so I can get a co-witness. So when this lines up, try to line it up for you. Well, let's see if I can turn the light on. Let's see if, there go the dot. See the dot? So now what I can do is I can co-witness. I can line the sights up with that dot. And when I'm telling you you're on target, you're on target, okay? And also this has, as you see here, it has the circle with a dot. You can take the dot out with these buttons here, okay? You can take the dot out. You have three options. You can have it the way you see it now, with the circle, with the dot in the center. You can have just a circle, or you can have just the dot. So when you're up close targets, I like to have the circle with the dot. When you're shooting from far, you need a further picture, take the circle out, just use the dot. It gives you a more accurate, it gives you better accuracy with just a single dot, okay? So that's another great feature to this optic. So I went with these AmeriGlow sights. They're iron sights. They are high, they're suppressor height sights. So you can co-witness. Just how I was able to co-witness. So what I did was I put these on so I can co-witness, and also when I get a suppressor, because that's one of the modifications I'm gonna make later on. I'm gonna change the barrel and run this suppress. These sights are high enough, they'll be able to look over the suppressor, and I can still get a good sight picture. So there's two reasons why I wanted that. And the third reason is, if the sight actually, for some reason, it actually does go out, for some reason, I can still look through the glass and still get a sight picture with the sights through the glass, okay? So redundance of sight pictures here. So that's that. Let's go with the slide, okay? The slide, obviously, it gives me that Raider theme to it, right? But it also has a function, okay? This is NP3, not coating, finish, okay? There's a difference. If this was a coating, right? Now, look at this. You can see that right here? Little imperfections, okay? Right here. It's a big dot right there. It's an imperfection. This is not a safe gun. I don't keep this in the safe and put it on display. I use this, okay? I shoot this gun. So you're gonna have some issues with, nicks and, whatever. But with this coating, the difference between this NP3 finish compared to like a Cerakote or Hydro Dip, this is embedded into the steel, okay? It's part of the steel now, okay? It feels like Teflon, but it's not like Teflon. You know Teflon, you scratch it with the spatula or something and it peels off? That's not this, okay? That's not this. It's not a coating. It's a finish, okay? So it's embedded into the steel. So now with these imperfections, it may look like it's black, like it's peeled. It's not. It's not. The imperfection is just an imperfection. I don't know if you can see it. It's still, see the coating, okay? So extremely durable, all right? Another function to this is, because it's slick, like I told you, like Teflon, it cycles faster, okay? So your slide goes back and it's less friction, so it slides easier. When it's easier, it's faster, okay? So that's another function. A third function is less cleaning, okay? Teflon, what it does, nothing stick to it, right? So the gunpowder does stick, but it doesn't stick as well as it will with just the regular finish of the gun. So when I go to the range, a lot of times I don't have to oil this gun or clean it. I just wipe it down and it's good to go, So it's important to oil and clean your guns. Don't let your guns go dry, okay? But this coating allows it to be done less cleaning, okay? So that's the functionality to the coating. It looks good, but it has a function, okay? Now, the slide cuts, okay? I love the aesthetics of it. You got the slide cut up on top, right? It shows the barrel off and completes that theme, right? Right? Completes that theme for me, okay? So, what these cuts also do, not only they look good, remember? It's good to look good, but you have to have a function, right? So, RaiderKev, what's the function? What happens is when you take some of the weight, because these slide cuts take weight off of the weight of the slide. When the slide goes back, it goes back with less force, okay? Not decrease the force where it's not reliable, but it does go back faster and it comes back quicker. So it cycles faster, all right? More speed, all right? Less weight, also less muzzle rise, okay? Less muzzle rise, less recoil, okay? All those little things add up to a faster shooting, easier acquisition of your target, okay? After you shoot. So your second shots are a lot faster and a lot more accurate. It looks good, but it has a function, okay? This one thing, it doesn't really have a big function, but I have a stainless steel slide cover plate, okay? It normally comes with a polymer one. Polymer wouldn't have gone good with this, so I put this on. It doesn't add, I guess it is durable, more durable, right? But it doesn't really add, it's not highly functional. That's one thing about this, it just kind of looks good, okay? So, that's about it for the slide. I think that pretty much covers it. One other thing, while I'm talking about getting a better acquisition on your targets, less recoil, I also added a tungsten guide rod, okay? Normally it comes with a polymer, which is fine. I mean, Glock proves that it's a durable, part. Tungsten is stronger, extremely strong, and it adds a little extra weight. All these little things adds to the your gun experience, your shooting experience, okay? With the weight, when you shoot, of course, you're going to have muzzle rise. With the weight, it lessens that muzzle rise, and it makes it easier for you to come back on target. Rock again, you come back on target easier, faster. You can get your sight picture quicker. You can shoot quicker. Better follow-up shots. A function. Everything has to have a function, okay? So, also on here, I had it right. So, you have I like the color of them, but the extended controls. All my Glocks, I'm gonna have extended controls. I'm not saying the controls are bad on the Glock, but these are better. They're better when your hands are wet or if you're in adverse conditions. They're easier to grab onto. This takedown lever has is extended, little ridges, so you can get your hand on it, your fingers on it a little bit better. The slide lever has a little notch there, so it's easier to catch, easier to operate. And then, I don't know if you can see it here, your mag release is extended, and it has some little checkering. So if your hands are wet, slippery, you can easily still get a good feel for it, and it makes it easier to operate your weapon. So all these little things, they look good, but they have a function, okay? Okay, one of the stars of this thing is the stippling job. Now, Glockstore calls this their basket weave, okay? Like weaving of a basket, right? That's what they call it. And I think it looks amazing. They did an amazing job on this. I hope you guys can appreciate it. It does great. It looks good. I think it looks fantastic. But it also gives you a better grip. So when you go to grip your gun, you have a little bit better texture in adverse conditions, right? One thing I regret, I didn't put the same texturing here. They could have done it here and even here. So when I get a good purchase on my gun, right, I could have had that added texture on the sides, you know. Now I'm not going to send it back. I'm going to leave it the way it is. It's not that big of a deal. It just would have been a little bit better, you know, feel to it. So I regret that. RaiderKev's just cheaped out. I did all this and I cheaped out on that. A small item, and I cheaped out on it. But, you know, it is what it is. So, one other thing, of course, listen, I'm never going to operate or show you a review. You should never look at your guns, operate on your guns, work on your guns, do anything to your guns with a loaded weapon, okay? This gun is always, my gun is always going to be clear, okay? I'm going to always drop the mag. I'm going to check if there's anything in the barrel. Okay, I can look right in there. I don't know, I can't make you see it, but I can look right in here. See if there's a round in there. In the safe direction, you pull the trigger, okay? That ensures you'll have a safe weapon. So it's always going to be a safe weapon anytime you see it on this channel, okay? So, the magazines, all right? Don't that look good? I think that looks fantastic, right? But, RaiderKev, what's the function? All right, well, let's go through it. These mags from Glock, standard, this is a Glock 17. It comes with 17 rounds. That's not why it's a 17. There's another reason. Glock uses their patent for the number of the model, okay? It's not because they have 17 rounds, okay? Let's clear that up. So it comes from the factory with 17. That is great capacity. That is fantastic capacity. What could be better? 5 more rounds. So this extension allows this to be from 17, go from 17 rounds to 22 rounds. And it drops easier because of the weight. It will drop easier, okay? And your reloads are quicker, okay, because of it. I mean, it just drops very easy. You know, there's no friction, there's nothing to stop it. And that added weight, it just drops down real easy, okay? So that's the functionality of the mag extension. But let's be honest, it looks great. Let's be honest, okay? But it does have a function, okay? So that's what this is about. And again, these are from the Glockstore. Very easy to apply. So that's pretty much it, right? It's pretty much it, okay? Except the star of the show. There she goes right there. Look, I love everything about this gun. I told you how much I love the slide cuts. Told you how much I love the optic. Co-witnessing with my sights. I love the extended controls. The stippling job. I could talk about that for days. The extensions. Hey, what's better? 17 or 22? All right? It's always better, right? That ain't close to being the star of the show. The star of the show, and I guess you can feel it in my passion about this right now. This trigger, trust me, of all of this, is the star. She's the star of this show, okay? This is a flat face pyramid trigger by Glockstore, all right? Man, she is smooth. You hear me? Let me see if I can show you. Take this out. All right. So, it retains the safety. Glock safety. You have a lever right here, right? Until this lever is depressed, the trigger will not go back. So I'm pulling on this, and it will not fire, okay? It will not fire. Soon as I push the lever in, the safety, it allows it to fire, okay? It allows the trigger to activate and fire. So, this is an adjustable trigger, okay? You could take the slack out, all right? So what I did was, I don't like a lot of slack, okay? So, flat face, depress the lever, and right there. You saw that travel? I mean, basically no travel. No travel. I mean, nothing to mention, right? You at the wall. Now, I like this gun. I like all my guns. Unless I really go seriously into competition, I want to keep all my guns at a carry weight for my trigger pull. And I think, personally, this is my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. I think you shouldn't go beyond 4 pounds, okay? I can easily tweak this trigger to be a 2 pound, 3 pound trigger. 2 pounds, easy, okay? But I want to keep it at 4 pounds. And that's what it is. That's what it's at. So, depress it, you're at the wall. I mean, just very small take up. You're at the wall. That brake is fantastic. You hear me? Now, what's more fantastic about that is the reset. So, you reset. Now, you got to pay attention now. Pay attention. Pay attention. See, you wasn't paying attention. I got to do it again. I got to do it again because you wasn't paying attention. All right. Pay attention right there. You saw that? You saw that? Did you see that brake? Listen, this helps you get back on target so fast, and it's so smooth. Oh my goodness, it's so smooth. And that the brake is just so smooth. The reset is just right there at the wall. I mean, right there. When I tell you my follow-up shots are so much better with this trigger, it's incredible. This is the star of the show. If I had nothing else on this gun and just had this trigger, I would be so happy because this trigger does it. It does it for me. I think, and I haven't shot all triggers. I've shot quite a few. This is by far the best trigger that I've ever shot. Okay, so she's the star. She's the star of the show. So that just about does it. I can't really think of anything else. Give you one more look how she looks, right? I love her, man. I love her. I love the way she shoots. I love the reliability of her. Like I said, there's a few more things coming. Like I said, I'm gonna have a change the barrel so I can have suppressor on it. I'm probably going to change the optic to a more updated optic, a little bit better. We'll cover that later on. But I love her. If I do nothing else to it, I am extremely happy. It was worth the wait. It was worth the money. and she will never leave my side. That's all I can tell you. So, and it's not a carry weapon, but you know what I'm saying. She ain't going nowhere. We married. Anyway, this is it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate giving me the view. If you don't mind, hit the like button. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think about her. Tell me what you would have changed, what you have done differently. I'm welcome to all comments. All right, criticisms, admiration, whatever it is, whatever comes. I'm with it. Let's have a discussion, okay? But this is my baby, and I could talk about her all day if you want, but I know your time is precious, so I'm gonna let it go. So again, I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see other videos when they are posted. And for me and my baby, we're gonna say, guys, take care of each other, love each other, and guys, be blessed. Peace. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so silly. When I reviewed the video, there's two things I didn't mention. So this pyramid trigger, it comes in different colors. Of course, I changed it to match my theme, but you can have it red, blue. I mean, the combinations are endless when it comes to these triggers. So you can change the insert. Let's see, right here, see the insert? You can change that. You can change see the black, like the frame of the trigger. You can change that. You can change the safety. Okay, you can change that to numerous of combinations. So that's another good thing I like about this trigger. You can customize it to your liking. Another thing I stupidly forgot was the light. So this light is it's a great light by Olight. Olight, again, they're budget friendly. They haven't been to the market but maybe 2 or 3 years, something like that. But they are extremely durable, very bright. The throw on these, the throw is how far the beam goes. Okay, it's great. Okay, so they're very bright and they have great functions. So there's a few functions that you can do. So you operate it on the side levers, either side. Okay, so you can hold it and you can view, right? Quick tap and it's constant. Okay, third function, you hold this side and you hold this side, do it together, you have a strobe. Okay, the tactical application to that is if you ever in an adverse situation, you have an assailant and you recognize, you can give them that strobe, right? Kind of distracts them, right? Give them the strobe and you move to, and it kind of blinds them for a second, and then you can move, change your position, and then get back on target. You see what I'm saying? So tactically, this is a great function. Okay, so like I said, strobe, hold and search, quick tap or search. So that's what I forgot to cover when I reviewed the video. I forgot to add that. And also, Olight has a great feature. Olight has a great feature. They come with a little this is a magnet in the center, right? And there's a little attachment, a little cord you attach to it. It snaps on, and the other end is a USB. So any USB, you can plug it in and charge your battery. So you never need to change the battery. In fact, I don't think you can take the battery out of here, so you never need to change the battery. You can always charge it on your weapon with the little attachment. So that's a great function to this light, and it's budget friendly. You have other lights that are great. I'm not going to name anyone else. They all are great, not all of them, but there are some great options. The ones that I feel were reliable were a little more expensive. When I found Olight, they are very durable, they have great functionality, and come at a budget-friendly cost, right? So I think it's a great option. And they have great sales. They have good sales. Every month there's a sale, okay? So Olight, that's my light. So that's what I want. I forgot to cover those things. So, and it was so, I was laughing the whole time. I said, I never did the light. So that's it. So I'm done. This is my baby. Again, this is my baby. So again, like I said, guys, give me a like, share, leave some comments. Just let's interact. That's what this channel, I want this channel to be about. I want us to interact, okay? So I hope this helped you make some decisions about what you might want to add to your gun, or maybe it might help you decide I don't want to add that. Whatever, right? Whatever I can do to help, that's the whole purpose of these videos, okay? So if you guys don't mind, give me a like, share, leave me comments, and let's talk, okay? So I'm in this again. Like I always say, man, take care of each other. Let's love each other and be blessed, guys. Peace.